Good Friday afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Chill out. Chill out. Take a deep breath, breathe out slowly, relax, and then suck the bottom out of a beer, man. Here's to you, here's to me. Should we ever disagree? Well, you know how that goes. Skull, bros. Mm-hmm. Relax. Chill out. How do you do that? Well, you think about peaceful moments or whatever you do. I'm not sure. You can get it. Some of you could get in the lotus position and get up. Some of you could get in the lotus position and you'd be there forever. Okay? So don't do it. It's where you fold your legs and stuff. No, don't do it, guys. Don't do it. But anyway, welcome to Beer 30, Friday afternoon. Actually, it's Friday the 13th, Beer 30. Here from Capitan, New Mexico. And the temperature outside right now is about 80 even right now, but the humidity is like way low, man, way low. But here's to you. Yeah, it's evaporating my beer. Here's to you. Mm. Beer is an acquired taste. But after 70, let's see, I've probably been drinking beer since, good God, I don't know, 12 years old in that range. Not a lot back then, but every now and then we'd get somebody that looked like they were 21 to go in and buy a beer, or we'd find somebody to go buy a beer for us. We'd buy quarts, 50 cents a quart, and one was enough to put us on our face. Yeah, that was plenty, 50 cents. But having said that, guys, it's been a busy week. We got the Starlink situation squared away, and that's good. And yeah, but Starlink, don't I didn't do that was not a review of the Starlink product at all. It was just a case of their price moved up at a time that I was on the fence about using it anyway, and that kind of pushed me over the edge. And I thought, nah, but I couldn't stop them from shipping it. That was frustrating. But anyway, we got that done, so we get that out of the way. And then there's a few other little rat killing things, but still no word from a builder. I've actually checked with two other people in the area that build homes, and not even a call back. You know what I mean? So I don't know why. Maybe it's my underarm deodorant or whatever. But so the plan now, for those of you that care, me, is to obviously keep the Class C motorhome. Of course, I will continue with the sale of the place in Texas, because I think I'll probably spend more time here in Capitan, because I think that I could spend 8 months a year here comfortably, and I don't think the city would say anything about it. They might, I don't know, but you never know. These are my $15. What are these? Ray-Ban? No, they're Foster Grunts. Foster Grant. Yeah, $15 at Walmart. Yeah, they're really good glasses. One thing good about these, they're not prescription, but for those of you that read outside occasionally, and the light from the sun or whatever is too bright, put on a pair of polarized sunglasses, just some cheapies like this. They make great reading glasses for outdoors. Give it a try. You'll appreciate it. But anyway, I ran the generator today to keep it going. I was headed down the trail of telling you where I'm at here and what the plan is. The keep the Class C. Of course, lumber prices are coming down like a rock, and the prediction for the rest of 2022 and 2023 is just a steady incline. The prices coming down. They're pretty low right now, so it wouldn't be a bad time to build. And since I don't have to finance anything, or wouldn't, then I don't have to worry about the interest rates, which are going up. In fact, I think they're speculating 6% rates on home loans, and growing. So here's to you. Mm. So how will that work out for me? It just depends. I'll leave here whenever it gets cold. But as far as traveling, I'm working on that too, and I'll do a video tomorrow related to towing ways to tow things behind a Class C or a motorhome of any kind, or towing a toad. You've got basically two choices. One is a tow dolly, and the other one's a tow hitch. But be that as it may, and I'll get into all that tomorrow. But yeah, I think uh, what I'm going to do when I go to Texas in the motorhome here, when the house sells, then I'm going to have to rent a tow dolly to tow the Spark, my 2022 Chevy Spark automatic, back, because you got to get the front wheels off the ground to tow an automatic that has front wheel drive for sure. So yeah, we're going to do that thing, and then that will give me some experience with a tow dolly. The downside of a tow dolly is they're heavy. So if you unhitch on an incline, duh, I don't know, man, or this way either. You know what I mean? So you're going to have to be on pretty level ground to deal with the tow dolly, in my opinion. There may be some other options I haven't thought of, but and they're a little heavy. They weigh about 600 to 800 pounds, but they have a little handle in the front, and some of them they have a wheel, in the front of the hitch, so you can kind of pull them around a little bit. And based on what I've watched on YouTube and stuff, it doesn't look like that's too hard. So, what would I use? I use that for when I travel from Capitan to Texas in the winter. Then I would tow the Spark with me. And where would I stay? Well, I would either stay in RV parks. I would either stay in RV parks or state parks. Uh, that's about all the options are in Texas. There's a few national recreation areas you can get into, but yeah, I'd probably do that. That's one. That's the overriding option right now. That's the parachute option. There is another option. There is to I could leave the motorhome here in Capitan, winterize it, and because you can park it here year round as long as you're not living in it, and go to Texas and rent a cabin, or go somewhere and rent a cabin where it's a little warmer in the coldest months. I think the coldest month here is like December, January. Those 2 months, kind of the middle of each are the coldest. But so basically from the middle of November to the middle of or end of February, it's pretty cool, because I got out here in March and it snowed. Uh, yeah, so and that's okay. I enjoyed it. It was pretty, and the mornings were cold. Yeah, like in the teens and so forth. So yeah, that's not too bad though. Not too bad. With a couple of electric heaters, that works okay. And so anyway, I'm just giving you a heads up on where this is headed. And so I could either go down and do the RV park stuff, or go down and do the cabin stuff. It depends, but at least we've got some options. And of course, if I can get a place built here, then at some point I would probably sell the Class C. At what and when, I don't know. I have no way to know. As long as my health's good, and I got plenty of beer and wine. Here's to you. Here's to me. Mm-hmm. Relax, guys. Chill out. This is a sanity session. I'm regaining my sanity. Started off a little frustrating, but now I've kind of settled down. I've got a picture in my mind of where I'd like to be possibly a year from now or 10 years from now. I can visualize it. And once you can do that, you can see, you have a sense of direction, makes life much more enjoyable, because you can lean back and enjoy the ride, so to speak. And but as far as the Hyundai, as soon as I get the Spark up here, I'll sell it. And what will I sell it for? Somebody's going to want to know the price. I don't know, guys. You can look on Carvana. It's a Hyundai 2012 Santa Fe 6-cylinder. What else? It's front wheel drive, as far as I know, only. It could be 4-wheel drive for all I know. I have no damn thing about it. But it's got a moonroof, power moonroof, and all that stuff. A lot of bells and whistles. It's got by the time I get rid of it, probably 112,000 miles on it. And if you look at Carvana and some of the other places and get NADA values and stuff, you'll see about where it's at. And I may go in on the low end of that. I'm not, pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. And yeah, if you're a viewer, subscriber, I'll probably work with you on that. and let that go reasonable. I mean, I'm not going to, cut myself down to the bone, but yeah, we'll work that out. But it is a great car. I've been driving it basically daily for a month now or more, and it's great. It's no problem with me. And so just keep that in mind. Some of you that may be looking for a good used car, because I know used car prices are through the ceiling, and cars that used to sell for a lot less are selling for a lot more. You know it, and I know it. Even the new cars have gone insane. So, but I don't need to buy one. But I will tell you this, based on my crystal ball, which is pretty damn good sometimes. Uh, you're going to suffer sticker shock at the gas pump in the very near, not, well, yeah, in the near future, because the gasoline futures. I've got a page I go to that shows, currently what it is, and the projections for all the commodities, including lumber, natural gas, propane, everything, whole list of stuff, corn, soybeans, stuff. Because so if you look at the price of corn and soybeans, then that's going to tell you pretty much where food prices are headed, and it's up. But gasoline, gasoline futures, well, right now it's like $3.91 a gallon. Now that's refined, unleaded, $3.91, and by the end of the next couple of months, it could be over $5. Okay, and so you're looking, you guys in California, you're looking at $7 a gallon. People in Texas and this area here are probably looking at five or more. So, I'm just telling you that not to be negative, but just as a fact to be prepared for. And how do you prepare for it? Well, if you have an economical car, don't get rid of it. That's one. Or if you're going to acquire a car, be sure that it's reasonably good on gas mileage. The gas guzzlers are out. My car out there, that Santa Fe, I'm averaging 30 miles a gallon. But of course, I don't speed. I don't do jackrabbit starts, and that's not bad. 30 miles a gallon. That's you can live with that. It'd be about 15 cents a mile, it may get up to 18 in the next couple of 3 months. I'm not sure, but yeah, inflation is here for a while. Why, I don't know. Speaking of inflation, here's to you. Here's to me. But the way you maintain your sanity in an insane world is be prepared. Okay, the old Boy Scout motto. Yeah, don't. Well, there are things you could do. There's hedges against inflation. You can invest. Well, it's almost too late now, because real estate investment trusts are called REITs or REITs, however you pronounce it. Uh, those are pretty good, but if you'd got in them a year ago, you'd be in damn good shape now. You get in them now, uh, man. I don't have that kind of crystal ball. If I did, I'd be I'd be doing damn much better than I am now. I don't advise you really. The stock market is not something I'm big on. I realize that it goes down and back up, and over the long hauls, I'll let you win or whatever. I've never had really good luck with the stock market. What does that got to do with beer 30 and all that shit? Not a thing. It just goes off here and comes out here. You know what I mean, guys. So anyway, take a deep breath, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly, man. Start coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down from that weekly frustration. Some of you probably work Monday through Friday. I don't know what percentage of you. Some of you are retired. Probably most of you are retired, or a good percentage. And some of you may be living on the road, living in RVs. But I will say this, for those of you that are living in RV parks, before you move to another one, don't just go driving down the highway with your arm hanging out the window hoping you'll find one, because you might not. Because as gasoline prices go up, and diesel, then these people that are in RVs all over the United States are going to start moving in to RV parks by the month, because it'd be cheaper for them to park that thing and pay a little RV park rent than it is to keep going down the highway. And so you're going to see that trend continue. And they're building RV parks, I guess, as fast as they can. Now, some people think that's a boom and bust. Man, I don't know. The crystal ball doesn't show anything like that. my crystal ball anyway. And actually, I have a crystal ball. I do somewhere. I don't know. Oh, I do. I know where it is. Hell, let me see. I'll see if I can find my crystal ball. I think I know where I put it. Let me see. It's over here, I think. You know, if I find it, I'd be amazed. You know, because it's, you know, I got junk everywhere. You know what I mean? And you know, isn't that amazing how you can acquire a lot of junk and in a little old bitty spot like this? Let me look over here. I know you're really enjoying this, aren't you? It's a biggie, right? I thought I put it in here. Maybe I don't have it with me at all. I remember seeing it, and I don't remember if it was here. Maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it was maybe it's at the house in Fort Clark Springs. But I thought I saw it here the other. Hell, you know, for me at my age, I see crystal balls everywhere. But anyway, just a little digging around video. Anyway, I don't want to dig around anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, from Capitan, New Mexico, Beer 30 Sanity Session. And I know that some of you guys live under a little daily stress. If you work at all, you do. I was there in that hamster wheel lifestyle for years. And yeah, even though my job, since I was at the kind of the peak of the mountain, wasn't all that frustrating, you still had your daily issues, you know, and there's no way to hide. There's no place to hide, and that's life, you know. If you don't have any issues or little things that are happening, then you're dead. You might want to pinch yourself because you're out. You know what I mean? So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Skål, cheers, Prost. There's another one. Skål, cheers, Prost. I can't think of the other one. Got a weekend coming up, and I hope you enjoy it. The weather's starting to get a little warm. It was a little warm here today, and I know you people in the south are getting a little warmer, and the people in the north are enjoying the hell out of this. You know what I mean? This is the time they enjoy. This is the spring, I guess you'd call it. So, with that in mind, one more deep breath, relax, regain your sanity, and enjoy your life, because you got one shot at this thing and it's yours. But there's where we make a mistake. I did it for years. You know, I actually let peer pressure get to me. You know, I mean, I would try to do kind of what people expected me to do, and that was probably a good choice at that time. Maybe I needed to do that. But as you get older, guys, particularly my age now, 76, I think it's time to chill out, you know? And if I want to drink 1 beer, 2 beers, 3 beers, whatever, and a glass of wine and have me a pizza. Oh, and something else I'll mention. For those of you that know, what is that? You know what Rotel is? You know, it's the stuff you can mix cheese in and make a dip. It's like tomatoes and green chilies and stuff mixed up, called Rotel, Rotel. If you like pizza and you have a slice of pizza and you have a can of that Rotel, take a spoon and put a little of that Rotel on top of that pizza while it's hot. And yeah, it certainly adds a good flavor. And it's Friday night. You might hate it, you know what I mean? But for me, it adds a good flavor, and that's kind of my Friday night thing. So guys, I have run the generator. I've done Beer 30 now. I've got my Starlink thing taken care of, and got me some lightweight pants at Walmart. And you know, whenever I find something that I really am looking for, like I've been looking for a pair of lightweight jogging pants. I'll show you. Hang on. Don't go nowhere. But I got them today at Walmart, and they were like $10 a pair. But they're hard to find. You know, the only ones they usually make are really heavy. Okay, but these things are really thin. You know what I mean? They're like really thin, lightweight stuff. You know what I mean? And but they're comfortable, and it's I don't know if there's even a brand name on them. Oh, here's a catchy name. They're called Athletic, made in Egypt. Egypt. I may have the Arab. But anyway, get you some of these if you can find them because they're like $10 a pair and they're really good for spring and just that weather where it's kind of in between. Well, I sure have talked a lot about nothing, haven't I? But here's to you, here's to me. See, a sanity session is time for you to just relax. See, notice I didn't throw anything out there challenging. You understand? Like politics, religion, war, and all that crap. No, no, no. This is Friday night, guys. This is where you lean back and enjoy your evening, guys. So anyway, have you a cold beer, wine, whatever you choose, glass of tea, water, whatever, and enjoy your evening. Thank you for watching these videos. And those of you that use the Amazon link, thank you very much. So anyway, guys, with that in mind, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. The thing I didn't do here doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link and go to Amazon, buy whatever you choose. And drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, stretch, 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 all that stuff. And if somebody says enjoy your life, that's kind of hard to put your finger on, isn't it? Have you ever sat down and thought to yourself, what does it mean to enjoy my life? What do I really enjoy? Why do I enjoy it? And where is it? You know what I mean? But do that mental exercise and enjoy your evening. And I think there's going to be a full moon coming up pretty soon. But anyway, guys, adios amigos. Bye-bye. Enjoy your Friday evening.